All right, I'll start. Everybody over there, I'm Benji from Tesuji. Hi, everybody. So I'm from Tesuji Games, and we're about connecting the world through play. So let's see if I can, there we go. So we are building the future of interactive social experience gaming and connection. With over 400K in sales last year, using some of our tech and building experiences, we have, with our lean team of 14, launched Vrumble, which is an augmented reality group video chat and live streaming game show platform for mobile, VR, and XR, augmented reality and extended reality. So, and also stadium locations. So think Twitch plus FaceTime plus The Price is Right for your mobile and VR gaming life. Here's some pictures about how you can kind of use the app. So today's problem is really that in this digital landscape that we are existing in, people are getting more and more lonely, just scrolling and passively experiencing things and kind of losing that human element of connecting face to face. And so that's going to become more and more of a problem as VR really becomes a ubiquitous kind of entertainment platform. People are going to become more and more isolated. So we're going to, with Vrumble, with Tesuji, we're going to bring back that kind of face-to-face connection and that ability for people to have fun with each other and do things together. Let's see, there we go. So Vrumble, which we launched in July of last year, seamlessly connects all those lonely folks across mobile and VR. I have a VR headset today if you want to check it out, so that everyone can connect and be together. There's several ways that this happens. Frictionless mobile group video chat together. Then you can play games within that video chat. You can then take that whole gaming experience and live stream it to thousands of people. And as the live streamer, you can then sell your fun and some potential goods that you, as an affiliate or as an actual product creator, sell. Here's another little video of the VR part. Pretty fun. Live streaming into VR is like pretty awesome. The second part of our solution, I guess I can show this video real quick if it plays. We'll see. Oh, there's no audio on it. Anyways, this is a little bit how Vrumble works on the mobile phone right now. You get a video chat with your friends, and play games. You can also just kind of, live stream your costume changes, your shopping experience to your friends, and then you can have all your people that are watching that live stream, emoji blasting, having a great time, commenting, and then potentially buying the thing that you're trying to sell. So, yeah. All right, next screen. The second part of our solution, this is kind of a holistic solution, is Critters, which is a mobile game that we've launched on the App Store, and it lets you kind of create an augmented reality virtual pet that you can then dress up. You can put hats on, you can play mini games, like you can go fishing with it, you can collect fruits from the forest, you can kind of become this researcher and discover little bugs in the forest, or you can then actually play a shared augmented reality remote games with your friends. Say they're in LA and you're in New York, you can actually have your critters playing together, playing fetch in the same virtual space on top of this table here. You can then broadly use that avatar that you're creating, that little critter, that llama, that kitty, that bear. You can actually use that avatar within Vrumble as a face mask. So. And the last part of our solution is that we are a game show platform. So we take the Vrumble video chat and game system, and then we integrate it into a kind of a game show network framework that we can then live stream to thousands of people and actually place in a stadium or arena setting. So imagine playing trivia up on the Jumbotron, thousands of people with their phones open, trying to answer the questions, become part of the select few that actually get all the right answers, and then win either a sponsorship from Uber Eats or Food Jets, or some new shoes from Adidas, and then walk out the door after the game and really be able to talk afterwards with those pro athletes on the video chat platform that is Vrumble. So taking that game show, stadium experience, and kind of leveraging the Vrumble video chat and live stream capabilities. We also have a geofence capability within it, so that you can have only the people that are at the stadium actually playing the game, and really kind of get that exclusivity to happen. And then we also have an admin system that allows you to build and run your own game shows, kind of manage the metadata associated with your game shows, like in this case, trivia questions, trivia question packs, or when the event actually happens, and what kind of prizes you give to the winners. And then there's also monetization systems so that you can hook in your sponsors and understand through analytics how to pay out your sponsors through the system. Current metrics-wise, we have augmented reality and live streaming clients that we made $400K last year in sales. Our session links on the Vrumble platform itself that we launched, soft launched last July is around 10 to 20 minutes. The markets that we're targeting mainly initially are the $1.83 billion game show market. And then after that, the geofence live event and live sporting market. Really interested in the esports as well, because that's one of the biggest sports markets actually. And then the larger mobile gaming and messaging market as a whole, which is a $250 billion market. We aim to get about 10%, 1% of the next 12 months of the game show market. So really pushing into how we engage that user base that loves playing game shows. And then making inroads on live sporting events and esports to really create those activation points so that we can gather large amounts of individuals coming into the platform. So we've been talking to a few franchises, a couple baseball teams actually. That's pretty exciting times for us right now. Competition-wise, there are other companies out there doing some live streaming, doing some video chat, doing some games, not necessarily the combination. And I can talk about a few of them. Caffeine, they raised $100 million from Fox. They're a Twitch clone. Twitch is a live game streaming platform. So people like to play League of Legends or Fortnite or Apex, and they live stream that game from their desktop out to millions of people. But Caffeine kind of was trying to do a mobile version of that, and they don't really have the onboard games that we have. Right now we have like a trivia and a tanks battle game, and they don't have a game show framework to really target that stadium audience. Bunch raised $3.8 million. They kind of do low quality games. They don't do live streaming. They definitely are kind of a hangout app, which Vrumble has a capability as well within it. House Party raised $50 million. They have a good team demographic that they're really targeted, but they are lacking quality games. They don't have live streaming. Vrumble's competitive advantage, I would say, is that our $350K spend that we've done in the last year to build up this product set it's rivaling and doing more amazing things than these other companies that have raised millions. So our global engineering team, we're based in Northern California, Vietnam, Colombia, and Vancouver. We're really quite nimble and quite good at what we do. I think us innovating and building this cross-reality platform where we can video chat from our phone into VR, VR into our phone, phones to phones, and then up onto a Jumbotron screen is kind of how we are establishing our differentiated capabilities among the other capabilities out there. Also having this interactive stadium market, I think is a great way for us to activate and gather users. Business model-wise, how we monetize, we have microtransactions built in. You play for a virtual currency. You can buy virtual currency. You can then buy premium capabilities within the Vrumble system. You can also then purchase tickets. As for the premium capabilities, there's stuff like starting your own events, creating your own events, doing intro and outro videos to your live stream that you're broadcasting. Another methodology that we want to monetize through is leveraging brand relations and partnerships for episodic-like content. So, the NBA Jumbotron screen game show, of course, or doing like a Nike clothing activation event, really tying in the camaraderie that you can do on Vrumble. You can video chat with your friends and then live stream it and really show off, this cool, new kicks that I got on my feet, that kind of thing. And then we also, because of the way that we build games, we're kind of a developer platform. So we could publish other really cool games that want to have a bigger reach that uses the socializing features that Vrumble has. And lastly, ad platform when we get that real critical mass. Timeline-wise, we've launched iOS last July. We launched Critters in December for iOS, and then we're testing the Android beta right now. We just opened up for a beta testing list. It's really exciting. So probably June will be, late June we'll probably be launching that. We also have our Game Show SDK beta and our VR streaming stuff happening in Q1 and Q2. And then we'll launch Q3 with those things. In 2020, we're really going to be focusing on our AI strategy and broadening how we leverage our social fabric to make this camaraderie, this connecting through play happen. We are bootstrapped. We launched with that $350K spend. We're looking for a $1.2 million in seed funding. We'll be spending that on marketing, advertising, and team growth. And we target an exit in 3 to 5 years through an acquisition or potentially an IPO. So come out, talk with us, and email me at benji@tesuji.io. Thanks, everybody.